Hey everyone, I'm here at Mount Olympus in the Wisconsin Dells. You can see right behind me there's Hades, a gravity group wooden coaster, 136 feet tall, and is currently the 6th tallest and 8th longest wooden roller coaster in the world, which is kind of surprising given that the ride is 15 years old. That's basically the crown jewel of this park. So, unlike Hercules, who made his journey to Mount Olympus basically to find out if he really belonged amongst the gods, I'm here for a much more pedestrian task in that I'm going to ride some roller coasters today. So, as I just mentioned, Hades is basically the crown jewel of this park. It's a large gravity group wooden coaster. You also have two smaller, mid-sized CCI wooden coasters, Cyclops and Zeus, and a family coaster, Pegasus, as well as a smaller steel coaster called Little Titans, which I probably will not be riding today. So yeah, I'm going to go in, ride all the roller coasters, give my thoughts on each of them, and my impressions of the park. Got Zeus over here, if I'm not mistaken. Looks pretty good. It's like a decent first drop. This ride's like 90 feet tall. Has a top speed of 60 miles an hour. It's built in 1997. Yeah, so let's take a ride. Just got off Zeus, and my initial impression was pretty good. There was a fun pre-lift hill drop. The ride is overall pretty smooth. There's a few pops of airtime here and there. It's not too rough overall. A couple bumpy spots. But yeah, a few nice bank turns, some airtime hills. Overall, a decent mix for a mid-sized wooden coaster. Nothing amazing, but definitely not a bad ride. Like, I'd heard this ride at a rep for being rough, and I don't really think that's true. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10 overall. Hey everyone, so I just got off with Cyclops. Overall, I found this ride pretty overrated, even compared to people who think that it's underrated. There's a few good moments of airtime. Overall, not much really to report back. There's some very rough spots. The first twisting drop is kind of fun. That drop behind me right on the hill is pretty decent. There's a little bit of air, but not really as much as expected. So overall, I'd give this ride a 6 out of 10. I would say it's definitely third in the park behind Hades and Zeus, but of course, still worth the ride for the credit. Hey everyone, so I just finished up. I got on all 4 coasters. So Hades 360 was really underwhelming in my opinion. Very rough ride. When you go into that tunnel, it literally feels like you are in a plane and there's a ton of turbulence if the lights are off and you're just being jackhammered. It's pretty bad. There are some cool elements. I mean, the tunnel itself is interesting to say the least. There's some fun overbank turns. The inversion is cool. Overall, I'd say it's not a very re-rideable ride. I would say Zeus is my favorite roller coasters I went on today. Got 4 rides on that. Cyclops also worth the ride or two. There's some nice airtime. Again, Pegasus not really notable for anything. Just basically a generic family wooden coaster, kind of like the ones that you'd find at a lot of the former Paramount parks. But it's worth the credit. It's worth a ride just for the credit as well. I would say in terms of general impressions of the park, the ops are okay. I've heard people say the ops are bad at this park. I don't really agree with that. I think there's so much staff and with COVID going on and everything else, it's understandable. But yeah, I would say you could really do the entire park in around 2 hours. Really not a big deal or anything, but if you want to drop by, obviously, if you're a coaster enthusiast, just want to go on some rides, I'd say it's worth it. I don't know necessarily about this summer. I paid $63 just for one night, but I don't plan on staying here. I'm just driving back to Milwaukee. If it was more than that, I probably would not pay. If it was like 100 or something, definitely not worth it. So I would say, again, maybe wait till next year, wait till all this madness with COVID-19 is over, and then drop by and pick up some credits. Yeah, so I just wanted to add some additional thoughts as well. So first off, I love the Hades is running aggressively sign that they have in front of the ride. Besides rides like Intimidator 305, this is one of the most intense coasters I've been on, so I'll assume it's always running like this. To clarify with Hades 360, it's really not a weak or a bad ride in any way. It's extremely intense, so much so that it takes away from the ride's fun factor, particularly its re-rideability. I only got one ride in on the second row, but I could not imagine riding this coaster more than 2 or 3 times in a day. While some of my favorite roller coasters are very intense, they didn't beat me up in the way that Hades 360 did. So while Hades 360 is very impressive on paper, in reality, I found it less fun to ride than Zeus, so it's really solidly my number 2 at this park. In general, I just wanted to say that Mount Olympus is pretty relaxed as far as social distancing measures go. You do need to stand 6 feet apart, and the ride operators are all wearing masks, and they are cleaning down the trains after each ride, but there was no mask requirement, so that was nice in one sense. Alright everyone, that's about it for today. Stay tuned to Coaster Castaway for my next review of Magic Kingdom at Disney World, where I'm going to the park on its grand reopening after the COVID-19 shutdown, and